What is going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and today we're back on some Slime Rancher 2 because I am going to be showing you all the possible combinations currently that you can do for the Phosphor Slimes. So it is nighttime. This whole video is going to be done in nighttime because if it's daytime, the Phosphor Slimes will just evaporate into thin air, and we don't want that in the middle of a video, so it has to be nighttime. So let's start this off. We're going to suck a couple up. We're going to get a couple of the plain boring plots first out the way to get the most boring ones done. And honey, already got my slime stage set up, which is very nice. So first and foremost is going to be the pink Phosphor slime. Now, honestly, this is probably one of my most favorite pink slimes just because it is different. It glows. It's very nice. It's not solid pink, and it adds some features like the antenna there and the wings, which is very cool. So it makes for a different look on a pink slime. Usually the pink slime combinations can be a bit doo-doo. Also, keep in mind, mortals, I have done this for all of the slimes, so you can go and check out my channel and you can decide on what combinations you want to do before you actually do them. You don't have to experiment. I'm doing all the experiment for you, so make sure you go and check out my channel and check out those videos. So let's do this combination. For some reason on here they don't always like eating. It's like there's a massive hitbox on the slime stage. Eat it. Oh wow, where are you going? No, that's a bad phosphor. Oh, come here. And boom. Eat. Eat it. And yum. There we go. Tabby. Oh, phosphor tabby, sorry. So it glows from inside like always, but it's muted because of the colours of the tabby slime. It's kept the ears on the tail of the tabby, but it's also added the antenna and the wings of the phosphor. So it's kind of cool. I always like these ones that kind of shine from within. They're really nice to look at. I don't know if it's going to be my favourite, but it's up there. It's pretty good. Let's move on to the cotton. If this guy will actually eat. There we go. So this is the cotton phosphor. So it's kept like the lilac-y colour of the phosphor, which is really nice. But it's kept the tail and the ears as well, which is very nice. But other than that, it's kind of boring looking to me. There's nothing. It's like, yeah, it's okay. But that's me personally. You mortals might think differently. Let's get some more of these guys on the slime stage. And the rock. And the rock. Eat it. Did he eat it? No, it didn't. It landed over here for some reason. Other slimes easily eat these. You're gonna be trouble, aren't you? Oh my god. Eat. I'm right next to you. Eat it. Eat. Thank you. There we go. This is the phosphor rock. Don't really like this one. And usually I like the rock combinations because the rocks are like nice and blue. But this kept like the lilac-y colour. And the rocks on top of its head are kind of lilac-y too. There's not really a lot of blue going on. Oh, that's a shame. I was looking forward to that one. So that's the phosphor rock. Not particularly that good. So now we've got the honey. I said the honey. Okay, you moved. These turn out to be troublesome. Eat it. It's right next to you. Eat it. There we go. This is the honey phosphor. So it's basically a normal honey, but it glows from inside, which is very cool. And it's also added like the little mark on the honey's head to this, and it's kept the antennae and the wings, which is very cool. It makes for like a glowing kind of gold. Yeah, it's kind of like a glowing gold, which is very, very nice. It's very, very cool. Probably, honestly, one of my favorites, just because of the colouring. It stands out a bit more. That's because of the honey, though. Right, let's move on to hopefully some better ones. So let's get the crystal. Let's get the angler. And we got the batty and the flutter and the boom. Big hopes for the boom. So, phosphor go on. Angler. It shot all the way over here. Let's go back. And angler. So it's took out the colouring of the anglerfish and just added the little light on its head and the fins. And it's kept the colour of the phosphor. That's a disappointment as well. I want more colour in these guys. You might as well have to decide for yourself. I don't particularly like that one. Let's get some more. I think the batty is probably going to be a letdown as well. So let's try the batty. If this guy will eat. So yeah, it's just added the ears from the batty, and it's pretty much kept the same colour as the phosphor slime. Disappointing, but I was kind of expecting it. Let's move you to one side. Put one on there. Let's try the flutter. Okay, so it's basically a phosphor slime with the flutter wings. And it is a flutter phosphor. Kind of boring. I like the wing change. And it's kept some nice colours in the wings. But the body is like... it's boring. It's all lilac and dull and stuff. So, okay. Let's try the crystal. That's a bit better. It's got a bit more colour to it. It's added the crystals on top of the head, which are blue and purplish in colour, which is very, very nice. Maybe one of my favourites. Hard to tell at the moment. It's alright. It's not the best. It's just alright. It's one of those. Right, we've got 2 more to go. No, 3 more to go, sorry. So let's suck these last 2 up. Pull a phosphor down, and the boom. I've got high hopes for the boom. These usually turn out pretty good. Why won't you eat? Why won't you eat it? Right, pedestal, boom. Now, why is it going off to the side? Boom. Thank you. Here we go. This has got a bit more colour to it, and it shines from inside as well, just usually like the booms do, but you can actually see a ball of light inside, which is kind of cool. So this is a phosphor, but in boom colours, which is very, very nice. So this is a boom phosphor. Just because of his colouring, it's one of my favourites. Let's whack you in there. Let's try the hunter. Try that again. And again, there we go. For some reason, these always turn out feral. Whenever you combine something with the hunters, they just turn feral. So, this is the Phosphor Hunter. It's kept the colouring of the phosphor, but also added like the darkness of the hunter, and it's added the ears and the tail to the phosphor slime as well, and it also glows from inside. Kind of cool, not the best. I would have liked to have seen a bit more colouring of the hunter, but oh well. So now, last but not least, I'm hoping this will be like really cool. The ringtails are usually like really, really cool to look at and really, really nice. So let's try this. Somewhat of a letdown, but it's definitely different. It's definitely different. Same colours as a phosphor, and it's turned, but you saw there was a glowy bit in the middle, and there was a glowy bit in his tail. Not like the others I've done, but it's still kind of cool. But honestly, Mortals, the phosphors are kind of let me down with its combinations. They're just not that good. So this, I think this is going to be a hard one to choose from. They've all disappeared because now it's daylight. So yeah, this is going to be a hard one to try and choose from. You'll have to let me know down in the comments which one you really like the most out of all of them. But I hope this kind of helps you out. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.